Hello and welcome to the brazenly titled No Big Neil. Hi folks, hello and welcome.
The grubbily titled No Big Neil.
Grubbily titled No Big Neil. With me, as always, is your pal and mine and your possible ear specialist, because everybody keeps telling you you're going deaf, but you don't believe it. You just think that you're slurring your words because you're tired all the time. Tom DeVille. Our stunned guest suddenly appearing really randomly in the corner over here as I fiddle around with OBS. That leads us smoothly into a segue of introducing our guest, our very special guest. This is Thierry, who is the animation director of Larian, and my pal as well as yours. Hi, Thierry.
Hey, folks.
I always mangle your surnames. I'm going to attempt to do it. It's Thierry van Giesgenhen. Not really.
Close, but no cigar.
Shit. I always get your surname wrong. Can you pronounce your surname for me, please? I always fuck it up.
So my name is Thierry van Giesgenhen.
Giesgenhen. I was saying Giesgenhen. Giesgenhen. God damn it. I've only known you 4 years. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I'm going to try and turn Thierry up a little bit. It's a little bit soft. So we've been having a lot of internet issues. Thierry's now doubled in volume, so that should be better. We've been having some internet issues, folks. Sorry about that. We will try and make sure that runs as smoothly as possible. But we're really lucky to have you on the show, Thierry, because obviously you've been crazy busy. We've got PS5 release, patches, hot fixes, all kinds of amazing stuff going on. And also, is there an Xbox release I heard rumor of? Is that a thing that we're doing as well?
I'm not going to comment on that.
I don't know. That's speculation on the internet. So anyway, the point is there's a shitload of stuff been going on. And the PS5 is launched today. In fact, this is the day of the PS5 launch, which is great. And we're really lucky to have you. So thank you so much for joining us. And for also talking to us about your work. We are going to actually start by showing everybody in chat some of the animation stuff that Thierry and I work directly on. And we're also going to be taking questions from people, especially anybody that's interested in animation, stuff like that. So please do ask any questions related to animation, related to development, to game development, and all those kind of things as well. And then, yes, I will try not to throw either guest, either Tom, my co-anchor, or Thierry under the bus. I say that, but I might do. Depends how I feel.
Can we do a couple of questions for Thierry before we get into looking at the clips?
Absolutely. So, Thierry, Tom, you've got a question, sir.
I was just wondering if you could give us like a brief overview of your career, like building up to Baldur's Gate 3, like how long you've been with Larian, were you with any games companies before then? How did you get into this, basically?
I've been at Larian for 15 years, so that might be quite a talk if I'm going to cover everything. But I joined in 2008. When we were working on the project Divinity Ego Draconis.
Oh, wow.
And I basically started as a junior animator, and one thing led to the other. And it was around, it was in the beginning of Original Sin 2 that my function was made like official.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's when I became animation director, and
amazing.
And how long is the process for you being on Baldur's Gate 3? Like, how long ago? When did you get? At what point? How long ago did you start?
How long has the cycle been? I think.
Yeah.
The question.
Yeah. That's it.
I believe it was 6 years. So, counting, basically we rolled into BG3 right after the release of Original Sin 2.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was around, gosh, if my memory isn't failing me right now, I think it was around September, October 2017, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It must be something like that.
Wow. I definitely remember 2017 was when DOS 2 came out, right? I'm pretty sure that was the case because I think I'd just been made a BAFTA member, and I also got a copy of that game. I remember being very excited that I got given a copy of that to review as a voting member, and I was very giddy with excitement because I've been a fan of Larian since DOS 1, so that was very, very cool. Yeah, I think must have been 2017. Wow, we talk about long cycles in games. There is no hard and fast rule of how long a game can take, but for your experience, was that the longest cycle that you've been on to date?
Yeah, it definitely was the longest cycle.
Mm-hmm.
All the projects before that, I think it was around average of 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Wow.
As I said, when I joined on Ego Draconis, that was 1 year that I worked on that, and then it was released. Then we had the expansion of Flames of Vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
After that, there was Original Sin 1 and Dragon Commander. I think those also lasted something like 2 years or 3 years.
Yeah, and then there was that brief stint you spent doing a high wire act, which was going very well until you realised that you had vertigo. I think that's how that story went, and then you came back to animation.
Serious face.
Thierry's like, "What are you talking about? I didn't do a high wire act." Sorry, I'm being dick.
And I was kind of curious as well, Thierry. Are you interested in RPGs? Were you playing like stuff like Dungeons and Dragons before you got to work on Baldur's Gate? Yeah.
Yeah, I am personally a very big fan of Dungeons and Dragons. It's something that I picked up when I was in college, when I studied animation and directing. That was somewhere, I think around 2002. I think, or even 2001. Mm-hmm. 2001 is the year I picked up Dungeons and Dragons. It was back then 3.5 that had came out.
Oh wow! Okay. And, yes, that was 3.5 was just after the Baldur's Gate 2 as we used 3 edition, didn't it? So actually, wow, that's it's a while, right?
Yeah, it's actually Baldur's Gate 2 that got me aware that Dungeons and Dragons existed.
Oh, cool.
Like it was a friend of mine. Yeah, it was a friend of mine that we went on college and we were talking about Baldur's Gate 2,
mm-hmm.
How much we loved it, and one thing led to the other. Like it almost feels like full cycle, right? Like,
yeah.
Got into D&D, and then through Larian, have the opportunity to actually work on the third installment. It's great.
And the interesting thing
seeing a lot of.
I was going to say, I've heard Sven was talking about recently in an interview that a lot of people have gotten into D&D because of Baldur's Gate 3 and didn't realize the game and got into it and realized that actually this is something that really appeals to them. So it's interesting that despite D&D being this very heavy IP, this very well-established, huge tradition, very ultra geeky and very fun and very amazing world, it's now captured people that had zero interest in doing RPGs or TTRPGs before, certainly not CRPGs. So it's interesting that this game has really branched into a different market, not just the communities around Dungeons and Dragons, but also people that had never even heard of it before.
Yeah, I think there's a wonderful cross-pollination that happened.
We're bees, Tom. Tom, we're bees. We're cross-pollinating.
Going back to 2017, like at Larian, I was just kind of curious, like what was the sort of, you hear that you're going to get, they're doing Baldur's Gate 3, and it's like there's going to be this big step into, you've already done obviously RPGs there, but to step into like the world of Dungeons and Dragons and what was the atmosphere like at Larian?
I think I remember that day very well. It was a day that Sven had gathered us all for a big meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Up until that point, it was like a secret among. It was basically among just the directors that we knew that we would be working on. So I kind of had already inside information there.
Mm-hmm.
but it was overwhelming. You know, like when the team learned that we would be doing that, I saw a lot of jaws drop.
Wow.
And then it was basically just, you know, like received with wild cheering and applause. So I do think I saw even some tears in people's eyes. So
That's amazing. That'd be beautiful.
Amazing.
That's so beautiful. That's really cool. I mean, it's interesting that you say that, because I worked out with some accuracy it was Baldur's Gate 3 probably at the audition stage, based on some of the information I was given out. And I freaked out. I totally freaked out. Same thing happened. It was like, oh my God, somebody's attempting Baldur's Gate 3. That's insane. I have to be on this project. And yeah, it wasn't anybody's fault. Nobody told me. It was just the information they was giving us. It was like, that is clearly Dungeons and Dragons. That is clearly like a whole bunch of different races in Dungeons and Dragons. That is clearly going to be one of 2 games that have not been made for 20 years. And my bet's on Baldur's. And then I was like, well, you know, who could be making that? Da, da, da. And then we started working. It was like, yeah, it's Baldur's Gate 3. It's completely Baldur's Gate 3. Amazing. That's so cool. Well, listen, very quickly, hi to the mods. Sorry we didn't say that. We've been rushing in. We've got fighting technical difficulties and whatnot. Very big hello to the mods and thank you very much. The questions can start coming in via the mods. Tom will then take the questions. But if that's okay with you, Thierry, I would love you and I to just go through some of the work that you and I did specifically. Although you are the animation director, you and I got dirty in the volume. We got hands-on in the volume together over many, many days to create some of these amazing. You created some of these amazing, interesting introductions to race and class and the characters. And if it's cool with you, I'd love to talk to you. I mean, obviously I know the story, but I'd love to talk to you for the benefit of everybody watching here, some of the ideas and how that kind of works, if that's cool with you.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Nice. Okay, so we are going to not start a new game totally. We're just going to go into the introduction pages. Let's go explore. Be gentle. Anyway, we're going to start. We don't care about that. We're just going to go straight into the selection of classes, races, and then we'll have a look at the origin introductions as well. So we're just skipping this awesome cinematic, which, quite frankly, I can watch all day long, and get into this. This is what we want to look at. So this is the origin. Don't reset. Okay, this is the origin screen, which creates our custom character. We also have all of these characters here, which are our origin companions, which you can also play. So let's go into our custom first, and we'll talk through some of the introduction stuff. So what we actually did, we spent quite a long time doing this. Initially, the planning initially was quite a few conversations. You had a very strong idea. Do you want to talk us through the kind of idea? Obviously, I can talk from a performance point of view, but do you want to talk about the concept that you had for these kind of things and how to get into it and how this worked? Is that cool?
Yeah, sure. So it basically started with the idea of, you know, like Dungeons and Dragons is there's a vast amount of lore and there's you know, like a lot of books and text that you can read upon. And one of the things that we tried with the character creation overall is to put that in digestible format that people can, through graphics, a minimal amount of text, and you know, a very clear layout to get an idea of what a class or what a race is about. So one of the things, like, okay, how can animation help with that? And I basically went to explore how can we have these little reaction moments when the player selects a race or a class, where the character, the avatar, is actually doing one particular movement that is like a signature either for the class, tell something, or the race. Yeah.
So I remember working the volume with your idea quite a lot, and then it was really it was a very fun experience actually, because it was very playful. I remember you were directing me through it, and we really just started feeling it out intuitively. Going, what about this? Or what about this? And for an actor, it was a really lovely. For me, as an actor, it was really wonderful because it was really about playing about that identity of what the character could start off with being. So, for instance, this gnome thing, which is one of my favorites. The idea that gnomes have these little sort of itchy feet, they're constantly sort of fidgeting a little bit. They're very light, they're very nimble, they're quite fast as well, even though they're very short and have short steps. There's a sort of nimbleness to them. I can't remember I remember the half orc. Oh yeah. Yeah, basically really pissed off the whole time. Yeah. Dragonborn was really fun. Because Dragonborns were very difficult. I seem to remember this was the one that I struggled with because it was very nuanced. Yeah, which was this idea of nobility and stoicism. It was stoicism, wasn't it? That was the thing. I seem to remember you were guiding me through. It was this stoic idea of Dragonborns have this sort of nobility of warrior spirit or something like that. Was that what it was?
Yeah, that was or that or the Githyanki, because
the Githyanki was this one.
He played stoic as well.
It was the Githyanki was the stoic one. Yeah, that's right. This sort of like very centered, very like calm but strong and actually weirdly aggressive silence and stillness. And then we have like the halfling, which was really fun, which was okay.
Because of me.
Yeah,
looks like that's what's going on there.
Do you like that one?
My favorite is the tiefling that suddenly goes, "Oh, I've got a
yeah. I think there was a concept that you had. I seem to remember the concept was something like, "You're not going. I'm totally surprised I have that." It's more like you're experiencing yourself for the first time, but with rational thought. That was another thing about it.
Right.
It was like, oh, I have a tail. Yes, I have a tail. I've always had a tail. Do you know, as opposed to, oh, there's a tail. It was like, I seem to remember.
So is there an element of basically projecting the player at this moment into the character? Is that what we're sort of doing here?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Sorry, you broke up there, Tom. Can you repeat it?
Oh, is there an element of projecting the player into the character at that moment then? Like, for instance, showing the tail. Like, I've got a tail.
Well, this is... Yeah, go. Sorry, Thierry, you go ahead.
Sure, there was some layer of meta there that, you know, like when Neil and I were brainstorming on it, where we said like, okay, how can we translate player choice into like an immersive way in the character creation?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, imagine, and if you tie it to like the opening cinematic with, you know, like the avatar getting tadpoled, and he then gets interrogated by the mind flayer, then like it's the voice that you hear when you open up character creation.
Mm-hmm.
Is we play with that idea that while you're being interrogated by the mind flayer, you're kind of trying on these identities to see if this fits. So, you know, like the moment you would select a tiefling, you're kind of like, hey, I'm having a tail, and the memories are coming back like, yeah, I have a tail. Yeah, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And then after that, obviously, we went through all the different races that we had, and then we went on to the classes. The classes kind of also followed the same idea, right? That we have the Barbarian, for instance. Well, these were really fun. It felt very much like a WWE wrestler at this point. It was very cool.
That's your match man running. Ha-ha! It's the bard!
I'm going to have to act now and perform. All that kind of shit. Which was do you have a favorite class that we worked out together? One that you particularly liked?
Oh, the one that a favorite class that we worked together. Like my favorite class is probably like Ranger.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, the Ranger. This one was fun actually. Oh yeah. This is it. It's cool, no?
We did kind of had to cut the length of the animation because I'm not sure if you remember, Neil, that there was like a whole bunch of hand gestures there, and it was like,
oh, that's right. We did we tried secret signs and things, and then whistling afterwards or something. Yeah.
Like it was so long that like I had to kill some darlings there. So.
Yeah, but I think you've made it very, very elegant. Because it actually it completely understands that everybody knows vaguely anything about D&D. Rangers have animal companions, they can summon animals, they talk to woodlands. The idea of that whistle actually just by itself is very elegant. So what I was doing was probably just a lot of fluff on top of that. So we've got paladins, which is what Tom plays. This idea of, you know, sort of honoring that kind of shit. The monk is very cool. Very Qui-Gon, sort of very... You know, wushu, all that kind of shit was very cool.
The funny thing is I can actually see a lot of Neil in these movements.
Well, you have known me for like quite some years.
Or something.
And this one's I like this one. It's sort of like boxing into it. That was cool. What did we do for Rogue? I can't remember. Oh shit! Oh yeah! Oh, you got it done. You actually managed to do it. That's so cool, dude. Because I remember us talking about it. And I didn't know if you would be, we could do something like that. So you actually got the knuckle flicking with a ring. Very cool. We'll just go through the rest of them as well. Like there's a sorcerer one, this was an interesting one. How did you come to conceive between the difference between the sorcerer and the warlock and the wizard? Because they are very similar territory to some degree. So that's the sorcerer. The warlock obviously is this. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yes, he came up with the idea of talking to the demon or the sort of pact, and I can't remember what we did for the wizard now. Oh yeah, nice, very cool, lovely.
Oh, that was great.
That's a good one, no? So, if this is a kind of a stupid question because I don't believe in going backwards, but going forwards, were you to try and attempt something like this? What do you think you might do differently in the future? Not going back, because this is great as it is. But if you wanted to develop it even further, how might you go about developing something like an introduction screen? Because they are very difficult to get right. And I think you nailed it with these ones because they're really interesting. They carry the story through. But do you have any other ideas of what you could do with something like this? Or is it just some one of those things you develop that as the idea comes to you?
I'm not sure I want to like give away all my ideas yet.
That's a very good point. You shouldn't give me ideas. Will the court please attest? We're striking that from the record because it's going to be cooler if you see it in whatever game Thierry works on next. All right, that's good. That's a good answer. All right, I'm going to start with my bag questions because I think that's everything I kind of wanted. Oh no, we also wanted to show you these things, which was the introduction cinematics. Do you have a particular favorite from these ones that you want to show? Or just do one of them. It'll take some time.
Like asking me a favorite is always very difficult. You know, like it's almost like asking like which child is your favorite child. So,
this child doesn't mind if you don't pick Astarion.
Well, let's pick the Dark Urge because he is really like very controversial.
Cool.
And I think.
All right, let's pick this one. This is the Dark Urge introduction, folks.
My rancid blood whispers to me, kill and kill again. My ruined body yearns to reap death in this world. And when this foul urge calls, it possesses my whole being. Injured, beyond repair. I know nothing besides this. I must resist the dark urge, lest it consume my mind. I must discover who I was and what happened to me. Before my twitching knife hand writes a tragedy in blood.
It's really cool. It's very, very cool.
Very cool.
It's very cool stuff. Nice, man.
So was that, Neil, were you doing the performance for that, and then on top of that is all of Thierry's rigging? Is that how that would work, like for the movements of the one face?
Thierry, you should take that one actually, sir, because this is really about the animation side. Obviously, I'm performing the movements for all of the origin characters and the introduction scenes, but after that, it's all magic as far as I know. So, Thierry, this is very much your question.
So. Let me first start by saying that this is like a very multi-layered cake.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of people that were involved with this. So I'm not gonna go in too much detail of all those layers.
Yeah, of course.
But I don't want to say like credit goes to like everybody who worked on this. This is just not me.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly. The only hand that I have in this is just like kind of like trying to orchestrate it and making sure that people are doing the right thing there.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, to come back to the question, like Neil, you did do the performance of this,
mm-hmm.
and obviously the voice actor also did the voices.
Mm-hmm.
Neil, do you want to talk about like how you perceive the like performing these characters?
Yeah, sure. I mean, so I didn't do the voice for Dark Urge. I only did the voice for Astarion. I came in to do the body doubling, which is I've also been told I'm allowed to talk about this now. I also body doubled Minsk. I also body doubled another character, which I'm pretty sure I can mention, but I'm not going to mention just in case. So, but Minsk and on these kind of Origin Creations characters were very similar to Territory. We would have the VO from the excellent voice performer with the excellent actor that was performing the role. And then we would then try to find a way through rehearsal and shooting with multiple takes, trying to physicalize without being too specific, as in not punctuating every single word with a movement, but try to find the movement based on the character that had been created, the Dark Urge in this case, to then give sense to the words through the body. Which sounds kind of quite easy, but actually it's very, very tricky in some respects, because what you don't want to do, which obviously we had Thierry and also the wonderful Greg Lindstone was also on hand, who runs the mocap studio in Larian. Thierry was directing me through these ideas. We would offer up ideas. Greg was there to support as well. And basically we would try and find this sense of the character based on what the voice was doing, but also what the idea of the character was. And it did take a while. We went through every single, sometimes it would be very, very close almost immediately. Other times it would take quite a while to get to the sense of it. And usually we ended up playing in different ways. And then Thierry would say, I like that bit. Or, even Greg might say, oh, that bit was really good. And then we'd sort of hone in on the bits that were really good and sort of cut away the excess, the sort of fat of the performance until we had really this nice, simple, elegant structure to really focus on. For instance, the hand at one point, I think mine was very melodramatic, coming at me and all this kind of shit. And Thierry, I remember you saying it shouldn't be that big. It should be like a moment, and it should have this control, and then it should fade. And actually, it works a lot better than my idea, which was like, ah!
Yeah, like the first idea that you pitched, Neil, that was like a clear, was it Evil Dead? Where
yeah, it was actually like choking him down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a bit much.
I also would like to add that we did have also reference video from the voice actors and actresses, the voice talent in the booth. Mm-hmm. So also their performance was, a lead into what elements that we wanted to like keep and what we wanted to, emphasize on, or, it's just a mix of all kind of inputs where we try to make a very nice dish with.
And I have to say, it was so lovely to have that reference footage, because I was very not nervous, but I was very mindful that these aren't my characters. So I was, in the same way that of Minsk's, the work I was doing with Minsk, it was very much to reinforce somebody else's work, to sort of support that through the body. And so, yeah, I was very, we watched a lot of the reference footage of everybody, at least 3 different scenes from each person, I think it was, or something like that, just so we could get these little nuances of habit they were falling into as the character, to make sure that there was consistency there. Some people are very straightforward, actually, like Gale. Tim's got very particular mannerisms. Other times it's not as obvious, and actually you have to sort of really try and work out, because you never know exactly which scene you're going to get, depending on the circumstances of the characters going through. But it was a lot of fun, and we really enjoyed it. It was really, really fun. So folks, if you want to check it out, we're not going to go through all of them, it takes too much time, and we only have a limited amount of time with Thierry. So if you want to check it out, and if you have the game, just spend a bit of time going through all the play introductions. They're really fun. They're really interesting, and again, with the sense of weaving the beginning of the tadpole in the eye and interrogation, all kind of stuff, to finding out who you are and what you're about. It's a really beautiful, elegant way to create a character, as opposed to just a screen which says, you want to be that? I really, when you pitched the idea to all of us to say this is what we're going to do, I remember being incredibly pleasantly surprised of the thought that had gone into tying in character creation to the story. I thought it was a really unusual, interesting idea. In fact, I'm not entirely sure I've seen much of that. You get things like Fallout New Vegas, where you're sort of talking about yourself and you answer questions. Like in Morrowind, you do that. Oblivion, you do that. But it's not the same. It's not quite the same thing. Whereas this, you're really feeling the character out, because you're seeing the character sort of try to come back to who they are. It's very elegant, very, very cool. Cool. So that's enough of that. But what we'd love to do.
I just had a quick question. So I just curious about, for Thierry, in terms of your role on the game, were you therefore like constantly overseeing the performances that were being carried out by the actors to check that they would fit in with your animation, or how would that work? Because you just talked about telling Neil to do less there with the Dark Urge. How did that work? How would you work between getting the actor's performance and then what you would do in the animation?
Most of the time, I'm not involved with the actor performance. For the very specific scenes where we get like actors into like our mocap space in Guildford, that would be Greg Lidstone that was directing that.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's obviously a whole bunch of directors at the pit stop site who were overseeing the performance over there. So besides the origin intros, I've actually done very little actual with the actual actors and actresses themselves. So mostly the mocap direction I've done was on the gameplay side. So there's also a whole bunch of talent that came like to our mocap volume to lend them their skills. Fighters, dancers, what kind of performance.
That's right, because the magic especially has that. Are you allowed to talk about that? How you created all the magic stuff or not? I can't remember if you're allowed to talk about that now. Ish.
Yeah, I would love to talk about that. But I'm planning something on that.
I remember now. I do remember now. Yeah. So, where can we see whatever it is you're planning, so that people in chat can follow you and follow news of things, whatever that is?
Any social media from Larian
Cool.
can feature potentially
stuff.
any surprises.
Okay, cool. So that's the thing, folks. There are going to be really interesting things for you to see. So stay tuned. And if you don't follow Larian, you should. You should be following Larian on social media. It's some cool stuff. So we're going to move on for that. We should probably take some questions from the chat.
Yes.
Cool.
I've got loads of good questions here from chat.
Great. And I'm just going to go and quickly grab something. But yeah, you go ahead, Tom. I'll be right back. But carry on, please, without me. Thanks, folks.
Okay, well, let's start with a basic theory. This is from Lady Lorethia. And they ask, what got you into animation?
What got me into animation? Was that a question?
Yes.
I don't even know where to start with that. Like I've always been fascinated with art and with drawing, and I think it was around my age of 16 that I really started to asking questions. Like all these cartoons, how is this being made? And back in the day, it was like, okay, people are drawing that on papers. 15 drawings per second. And that really fascinated me. And I think, it was around the age of 16 that I was pretty dead on that I said, like, okay, I want to go study animation, and I went to look for a school.
So you were very certain about it then?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
I was, it was a bit of all in. So I kind of went to try to, it's called the Ritz in Brussels. There. I was just like, okay, it's all for nothing. Probably foolish, but yeah, I mean, I
imagine it wasn't as popular as it is today. Like today, animation courses and that kind of stuff, super popular, very busy, difficult to get into. But I imagine at the time it must have been seen as an interesting choice to make.
Especially because back in the days, it was also seen as it was super niche. It was niche, and especially like in Belgium, it's like people who went to study animation was more if you want to do like short films or you want to do stuff for festivals, but not so much like for commercial stuff.
Right.
Especially not like games were never mentioned back then at the school. I'm pretty sure it changed now, but yeah, it just like one step at a time. It just like I went to school 4 years. There was 3 years of bachelor and then one master in directing.
Hmm.
Graduated, went to look for a job, and that's in 2008. I ended up at Larian.
Wow.
Okay. This is a more technical question about a couple of questions about the production of the game. Firstly, like BMO BB asked, how long was pre-production for BG3? And I'm also curious, like, what are your first steps when you come onto like a game like Baldur's Gate 3? What are the first things you do when you're approaching a thing like a big game like this?
As a director, the first thing that you said is a vision.
Right.
So it just starts off with understanding, like what is the project about, and what is the project needing, and what is at that time what is your guess on what the audience will need and want. But a lot of things just happen about, like at least for myself, is I just ask myself the question, like, if someone would be making this game that's not Larian, like, what would I like to see in that game as a player? And I usually always approach it from that, like, oh, like it would be cool if, for example, the wizard is actually, represented as the wizard in the book, which is like he takes a book, he memorizes spells, and then he just uses a single keyword to, like, manifest that spell.
It's quite it's quite the rabbit hole when you're dealing with an IP like Dungeons and Dragons, though, because it's like there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff to draw from. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, for a person like myself who's really into D&D, I found that quite a blessing, because, like, there's literally almost like a Bible out there with information, and just like, okay, like how did the wizards like envision, like how a warlock is different from a wizard. So, and you start just like taking these bits and pieces and formulate that into a vision, and then like trying things out, and through iteration you reach a particular result that you say, like, hey, that's the one.
Amazing.
How do you approach things like, like the classic monsters in D&D, things like I don't know, how would you approach animating those? Because a lot of them are very different from what we've got in the natural world. Some of them are kind of similar, but something like a Beyonder, very different, or even the
actually there's a very good example of this, for reasons that I don't know if we're discussing or not, if we're allowed to discuss or not, but the Sahagwin, which is like a fish monster. You and I have had long discussions about that monster particularly.
I mean, if you can't talk about it, I don't want to say, but if you can talk about it, I'm really curious.
No, I think it's fine. It's fine to talk about that process. Like it's I don't think it gives away any of Larian's secrets.
Cool.
It's just, again, digging into the material that is there, trying to figure out, like what is the general conception of the fan base. I sometimes Google is a good friend there. It's just like kind of like if you Google Stargin, and then you get like all this fan art, it kind of already gives you a picture of like, okay,
right,
the creature, and then you kind of like start that as a base, and then it's interesting that you bring that up, Neil, because like you've given a workshop at Larian with like how animators can like start using elements of animals and all that to actually come up with the motion or the essence of a particular creature. So that also played part in it, and in that sense, it's just like the animator's imagination. Whenever they get into the suit, they're trying to act out. Okay, like how is a two-legged reptilian character with a long tail? How is that gonna move?
And actually, there's a lot of fun to be had. I remember Yes, thank you for. I don't know if we were allowed to mention it, but thank you for mentioning that. I can talk about it. So yes, Thierry and I was very lucky to meet Thierry, and you invited us to do a whole bunch of workshops for various animators because a lot of them were jumping in suits, as you said, and it's interesting to see how beneficial that was to allow people to really expand their performance. Whereas it's all been up here for such a long time, but get people in the suits to really play it out into the volume changes things in a good way and also creates new challenges and new questions about, well, okay, we can't quite move like this, so I have to find a better way of doing that, or I have to change something about the model or the rig or what have you. So it's very fascinating from my point of view to watch all the animators go, okay, I now have an answer and more questions, and actually have the fun of that as well, which was really cool to see. I can't remember who did that particular monster, but I remember seeing the shoot. I saw the mini shoot of it, and it was very exciting to see how far they developed it. I can't remember who were the duo that were doing that, but it was very cool. I remember being quite blown away by, wow, they've really, really found a different, interesting movement for all this, and they really get into it. It was very cool.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of the strengths that that mocap brings to the table. Mm-hmm. It's makes animators think just a little bit further on how the thing needs to move, because they actually have to try to act it out.
Yeah.
Like characters like a beholder, there's no one who got into a suit that remotely looked like a beholder.
I should hope not. I hope not.
No, otherwise we should worry about what the hell they're eating. That may be an allergic reaction.
So, mocap has been a very big tool on this production, also for gameplay, where various creatures were mocapped by the animators themselves.
Very cool.
And we're just working with all the ideas that are around, and then thanks to your workshop, great happen.
Do you have a favorite D&D monster?
Do you have one that particularly scratches a fantasy itch?
Dragon. It has to be dragon.
Yeah.
It's cliche.
Classic.
Yeah.
Hey, it's in the title. So.
Folks, so we don't have a huge amount of time left with Thierry, but we'd love to take a couple more questions if that's all right. So do we have any more, Tom, that are pertinent?
Yeah. We've got some plenty of good ones. Because often, Thierry, we like to talk about and give advice to people who are like looking to get into the industry, and a couple of people have asked about that. Let me just find one for you. So Red Low asks, what would you recommend when building a portfolio as an animator / 3D character designer?
Sorry, can you repeat the question? Because I was breaking up a little bit.
What would you recommend when building a portfolio as an animator / 3D character designer?
Okay, I'm gonna answer it from an animator point of view, because like 3D are different departments. So we also have obviously an art director. So he should be able to talk more about that. So animation, a portfolio, for me, when I'm watching it as a director, it needs to stand out, and it needs to scratch what's important to me. And I know a lot of directors have different important things, probably. So it starts by doing your homework on the company, and perhaps even the director, if you can find, what his style is.
Play the game.
Like if you have, play their games. Yeah. Indeed, it's a good advice. And make something that it's gonna appeal to, like what they like. Like if you're applying for a fantasy game, put stuff in there that's like fantasy related. If it's heavily stylized, like show off keyframe animation. Similar if you're into photoreal, or if you're applying for a studio that's doing a lot of photoreal stuff, try to get like really detailed photoreal portfolio stuff in there. So it's all about standing out from the masses, because the industry is being flooded by a lot of people that want to get into games, and especially if you're starting as a junior, there's a lot of competition for you. So make something that's impressive, that people remember, that the director remembers, and for me personally, like make something that makes me smile and make me fall in love with a character. I think that's important. That's one of my core pillars on the work that we do. Is that whatever we do, it needs to appeal to the audience. The people need to look at it, kind of say like, like this is giving me a really good feeling.
That's a really lovely idea to throw into. I don't think that necessarily occurs to a lot of people, that it's about the connection to characters. That's also important when you're showing your ideas and translating your work, is actually, can you move people through it? It's very cool.
Yeah.
Nice. I guess we've got time maybe for one more question. I know your time is quite pushed, so I realize it's quite late.
I've got one last question, which I think is a good place to leave it. And this question is from Wheeler Based, and they ask, Thierry, what do you see as the next quantum leap in animation as it relates to game design?
I have my thoughts on it. It might be controversial thoughts. So I'm just gonna drop it, and I'm not gonna elaborate on it. That is for for the internet to pick up on. I believe the next leap is AI involvement. And I know a lot of people are
the
scared
right
of
way
it.
and not the wrong way.
Yeah, I think the important thing is a debate needs to be had between people who develop the AI and the people, who feel threatened by the AI, as to speak. People saying like, hey, like it's gonna take my job. It's highly controversial, and I think we're only scratching it. And it's a conversation that needs to be had with anyone who's affected by it.
Absolutely, yeah. But as a tool, potential is there. The potential is there, I suppose. Yeah,
I think I like to see technology as a tool. Like it's a means towards an end. Like I know when I came out of animation school, mocap was taking its first steps. Well, no, that's not true, because we had. Well, I mean, it was gaining in popularity, especially by like Lord of the Rings with like the performance of Andy Serkis. That really put like a spotlight on mocap, and there was a big fear in the industry. Like, okay, mocap is going to replace all the jobs of the animators. Like even up to today, mocap is not flawless. There's still a whole bunch of processing that goes around it, and you can still discern mocap that's just mocap apart from mocap that has been touched by artists. Like there's especially on our gameplay animations, there's a lot of touch up and tweaking on timing, spacing, exaggerating poses just to get like extra punch in those animations. And that's not the technology that's doing. That's people who are using the technology and their skill. So I think in the same line, AI is going to help us. I think AI is going to help us with the tedious things that we actually don't really like doing. And hopefully we can, like have artists and animators work on meaningful and joyful things to work on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think that's a good sort of attitude towards the future. Neil, are you there?
We lose Neil?
I don't know. I think maybe. I think so. Can you hear me, Thierry?
I can hear you clearly.
Sorry, folks, for this. I don't know if everyone can still see us, but I think Neil we just lost him. I think that was going to be where we were going to leave it, Thierry. I think that was like the last question for you. So what I might do is just temporarily sign off and say a big thank you to you, and we'll sign off and try and get Neil back. I don't know what's happened to him. Let me just try and message him quickly. Sorry about this, folks. We've got lots of technical issues.
Yeah, the gremlins are at work.
Yeah, lots of gremlins. I'm just going to have a quick message and see if he gets back to me. But if not, I think what we'll do is say goodbye to you, Thierry, and I'll try and get him back. We'll take a little break from streaming.
Cool.
All right. I think his internet's gone down. So look, I'm going to say goodbye to you. Thank you so much for coming and talking with us, Thierry. It's been really, really interesting. So sorry that we've lost Neil right now. Hopefully he'll come back again sometime. But yeah, thank you so much, Thierry. And we'll say, I mean, actually, if his internet's gone down, we're probably not even streaming right now. So I don't know if we are or not.
We might just be talking to ourselves.
We might actually be talking to ourselves, and I'm pretending like I'm talking to you. I'm just going to actually look at what is happening on the stream right now. I don't know. I think we might be there, but not much.
Hi, folks.
I'll just do the formal goodbyes then.
You're back.
Sorry, folks. I am a daddy, and I do have a daughter who's not feeling very well. If we can wrap this up, I'm going to take a little hydration break so we can just look after her for like 10 minutes, and then we'll be back to play the game. Is that okay with everybody?
Yes, indeed. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Thierry.
Thank you so much, Thierry, for your time. Sorry about cutting it a bit short, but thank you for staying a bit longer than we initially agreed as well. So we really appreciate you.
Cool. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks so much.
Have a good night.
Bye, everyone.
Stay around, folks. We'll be back after the break. Hi, folks. Hello there. Welcome back in. Sorry about that, folks. I am a real-world daddy, and my daughter's not feeling 100%. So I just wanted to make sure she was all right. Right, we're going to get back into the game. And can you hear Tom okay? Tom, how are you doing?
Hey, everybody. As you are probably very aware, I've been having problems with my audio as well, which is
your audio
basically
sounds a lot better now. Sounds a lot better now.
New kit. Yeah, so I'm going in without my camera for a while just to see if that helps my computer handle or my internet, my country bumpkin internet handle it a bit better.
There you go. Cool. All right, so we're going to go down here and maybe have some words with some children. Let me do the talking.
They're going to kill all the children. Can I just tell you, Neil, that I told someone today who was playing the game that you killed that lovely hobbit. I forgot her name.
Nettie.
You killed her. Yeah, and they were genuinely horrified.
It's the easiest way to get the circle, apparently.
Don't know what those bastards would have done.
Oh, we got some kudos. So I'm playing Barry right now, and Barry is very much she's lovely and very nice and a druid, very easily manipulated, a bit of a dummy, but intuitively gets people.
Spaced out.
Very spaced out. She talks like that. Hey, I'm Barry. Hey, what's going on? You saved Annabelle from the druids on the bus was on. Hey, happy to help. No worries. You know, that's cool. No worries at all. Happy to help though.
And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you?
I don't know, really. I just don't really need much. I'm kind of a hippie.
Child has already lost an eye. I think I should point that out to
Yes.
you.
Thought you might need help with something else.
As a matter of fact,
Oh, okay.
revenge.
I kind of meant like hugs and stuff.
Oh.
All
The
right.
bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
Oh, yeah,
Hello?
let's do this.
An idol, you say? Why, Bowie? Let's have some fun. I want to go with the druid thing because I do know what it is. I could help you get it, but my time's no. An idol. What do you do with something like that? You see, I'm a druid. I kind of get what it is. I don't know.
I think
how you
I'm
use
going with the top thing. I think you need more information. These are druids and dicks. You must be aware of that. Like,
I
I've
kinda
forgotten what her name is, Hagra or whatever. her name
Yeah. I'm
is.
aware of that. I'm aware of that. So this is not a good thing. So, all right, fine.
The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed.
All right, fair enough.
And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune.
All right. All right, I'll see what I can do. It's a non-committal. Sure, yeah, man. I'll get back to you with that thing you were talking about. All right.
Be careful. They look as brittle as oak bark, but they're vicious. Anything else?
Yeah, we saw that last time when they just turned around and slaughtered everyone. So
Ooh, that's cool.
what was the plan there, Neil?
I don't
feel
know.
like
I feel like we haven't addressed the fact that I've had shit nicked from me. Well, that's kind
well, there is that. Yes. Well, do you want to get into that with her now?
Kind of. Do I have to use well, that's kind of useful. Okay. Okay. That is quite useful. Let me take that.
What are you doing? I've just got like your thing where she's saying anything else. Have you gone and
I'm
you
getting
just on the nick again?
Yeah, I'm not on the nick actually. I'm being very good. I am buying some very powerful scrolls actually, as it turns out. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's see if I can sell some shit
Okay.
as well. Okay, that's quite useful. Meh. Don't need that. Blah 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 blah. I'm just okay. That's it. Okay, well I'm good. I'm good on that one. That's fine.
Anything else?
Yes. I'm
Are you
going to.
buying the stuff she stole off you back off her?
No,
'Cause that would be
no, that's not true.
humiliating,
That would be humiliating. But now Astarion is going to do something. I'm going to save before he does it.
Okay.
Hello.
I had a feeling you'd be back.
Yes. Where's my shit? Oh, apparently not. Apparently nothing. Okay.
We're
Risky.
saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Quite the opposite. I want to invest.
It was turned
No,
out
I like
fine.
that.
Yeah.
I've got operating costs.
You're going to give him 20 gold.
Yeah.
Come see me in the city sometime.
I don't think I lost anything important actually.
We pay this and then some. See you around.
I like you're setting up. This is like the beginning of your criminal empire.
Yep. Oh wait.
This is-
I've just seen a stash. I've seen a stash. Damn it.
The Artful Dodger
Damn
and like you're Fagin, basically.
Yeah. I think I might have found where they've got my crap. Yep. Taking it.
Yeah. Good. Take it all back. Yeah.
Wait, everybody ran off. They just fucked something up. I think I just fucked something up. Okay. I want to
What's
see.
that loading
Well, I
screen?
don't know. Something happened. So I'm just double. I'm going to do exactly the same thing I just did, but something happened that was weird.
Oh,
and I'm not
you
entirely sure. What it
reloaded
was.
the game.
I
All right,
reloaded
okay.
it from the point I was about to do it, only
I thought I
because
was going to load in a cutscene there where, like, I
Everybody
don't know, the
stabbed to
druids
death.
are going to smash us again or something.
all the children this time, children start attacking us and kicking us in the shins. I've already done what I was going to do. I just want to double check that this is a mechanical thing, because I'm still going to do exactly the same thing, which is go for that chest. But I got something I couldn't read, and I don't know what that means. Okay. Is that like a... Yeah, okay. What happened there? How did that happen? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, that's weird.
What is going on here? Is
I
it
don't
'cause
know.
they're all watching you?
But he wasn't watching me, that's why I don't understand. Weird. And slap him. Slap. And slap. Okay. Well, that didn't work, so I guess we're not supposed to... How about this? Because we're not really
But what
supposed
actually
to.
happened? What are you worried about?
I was trying to... I
Because-
basically... What I got robbed was a magic ring. Which does fuck all. It's not actually a magic ring, it's the one that I bought from her. The thing that they nicked from me was a parasite thing that I picked up was worth nothing. The magic ring that I bought from the kid, and then they nick it back.
Right.
Right. So
So
actually,
were you
it's
trying to
just a
steal
con.
it back off them?
Yeah. Because, you know, fuck
So,
that.
but why? What are you worried about when the kids are running off? Are you like,
Oh, why are you up there? How's Lazel up there? What are you doing? Ouch.
ouch? Ooh, ow! I just did a lot of damage to
A
myself.
lot of damage to yourself. What are you doing? Where are you going? I
I
want
just
to...
jumped off a very high place.
You did. How did you get up there? How did Lazel get up there? What happens if we push it? Ooh,
we
what's this?
jumped up there.
Shiny. What's over here? It's sort of begging us to explore, and there's going to be fuck all there, isn't there? Okay. You kind of know it, don't you, Tom?
I do kind of know it.
Am I still willing to wild shape to see if there's something? Yes, of course I fucking am. It's D&D. Alright. Okay. So I'm going to wild shape my way up there. Wow. Wow. I'm too... Oh no, I'm too
You're gonna
little.
call me when you're like
I'm too
gonna get back
little.
into like
I'm
the
too
plot
little.
again.
I'm too little. I can't be a pussycat. I'm too little. I can't jump up there. Enhanced jump. It's a triple jump. It's a jump distance, not a height thing. Oy. 1 second, caller. All right, let's have a look at our spell book. I can't remember how this works. Spell book. Here we go. No, that's long stride. I don't need that. This is fucking... I want enhanced leap. All right, let's see if this works. We may have to rest after this because I'm just fucking around now, basically. Ooh,
That's
wow,
fine by
dude.
me because I just lost 8 points of.
Yeah, you got fucked, huh?
Just found a hole.
I
We
mean,
need a
this is a
small
level
person.
3 jump, which is almost like fucking flying right now. That's amazing. Check that out. There is nothing here. That was a complete waste of a spell, a level 3 spell.
And over here, if you come to where I am, there's a hole which you would be able to fit through, I
Where are
presume,
you?
as a cat.
Where are you? Where are you, dude?
I'm sort of over on one side.
Do one of
It's
those
actually I'm getting in
pingy,
this
do
one.
a pingy thing. Ping.
Like a
Ping.
how do you do those again? Is it tab?
Control left click, wasn't it?
It's not. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just flying around now, having fun. You're over
It's
there.
definitely not control.
Oh, really far out. Okay. If I jump down, am I going to injure myself? Maybe. Well, let's find out.
I did, by quite a lot.
Oh, yeah, -2 hit points and prone, -5, -8. Let's not do that.
Yeah, that's what I took as
Let's
well.
not do that. Okay. You know Lazel's stuck here, right? Oh, crap.
I'm
-8.
presuming that when we
Minus-
leave the is she going to catch up with us
5.
when we leave the location, or am I going to have to jump her down as well?
I'm going to take a -4 hit. Fuck it. Oof. Oh, a -5 hit. Okay.
Oof.
That's right.
All right,
I'm quite beefy.
Lazel's going to jump down as well.
What is it you're looking for? This hole?
Yeah, there's a hole over here. I was wondering if, as a cat, you could get through it, but when you click on it, it says at the moment you can't use this.
Okay.
Can't use this right now.
And there is nothing happening. It might be another entrance to their quote-unquote hideout. Okay, well, I've managed to piss these people off enough, so I think we're good now.
So
Yeah.
what, I don't understand. Like, they want us to steal this thing, but did they actually say what they want to do? Like
No, they want to sell it.
that? Yeah, but how did they want to steal it? They just said you should steal it, or
Yeah,
they've
they
got a
just
plan
said
to
you
steal
should
it?
steal it. Good luck with that. There is no plan.
Fucking
Tom.
useless kids.
There is no plan. So, okay, fucking useless kid. So why don't we, okay, so we know that the Goblin Camp is to be enjoyed because that's where we could find, what's his face? Halcyon, apparently.
Mhm.
Oh, who's this dude?
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveller.
Have you?
Don't be the cause of more.
Well, them's fighting words, and I might try and steal that enormous axe you've got in your hands. I wonder if I can do that. Can I do that? What a day. Apparently not. Alright. Okay, so we need to probably take a camp rest because you're not doing great, right? Oh, what's in here?
Well, neither are you. Don't
Oh,
put it all on
wait.
me, Neil. You just took 8 points of damage as
What's
well, my
this?
friends.
Who's that? Well, there's some other cool shit
I don't
over
know.
here, dude. I'm going over here.
Yeah, there's a way out.
Yep, nope. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, here we go.
I would like to try and steal that thing.
Yes, but we need a plan. We need a better plan than just, I would like to steal that thing. Where the fuck are you, Tom? You're so bad at reading that. Where are you?
I've gone outside. I've gone out the front of the, I've gone back out to where we came into this,
Oh, you've gone out to the
hideout.
front. Okay, well, if you want to...
Yeah, I've left. I'm standing by the concealed hatch.
Okay.
I'm going to go down and look at this.
Somebody's having a bit of Barney. Zoro's been prick. What's this? What's going on here? Bath. Hello, Bath.
I'm only going to ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
I found a tiefling urchin. Apparently he's been
Slap the
pickpocketing.
teeth out of your head.
Oh, he's going to pick a fight with me. Yeah, here we go.
You threatening me?
That's right, Bowie is fucking threatening you. Hey man, raise a hand to that child and you'll fucking lose it. Your choice. Adding a bonus for guidance and charisma. That's a 12.
There's got to be a way to steal this thing.
It's a 13. It's a 17. It's a fucking 17. You're still trying to plan the heist of
You
Century.
don't understand. The kid stole my
I'm gonna
locket.
punch this dude in the head.
No hell for this.
Yeah.
You're like off picking fights with children or something.
I'm not. I'm defending a
trying
child.
to actually save
the
grove.
paladin in you would be very happy. I just saved a child from wrongful accusation.
Get to see it.
Oh, well done.
But personally, I doubt it.
But also, I'm pretty sure this child did steal the locket. I'm just going to expand my network of spies and thieves. Hello. Okay, well, I didn't get anything from that child. That feels a little bullshit, but okay. Right?
Maybe we just steal it and run. Like, just grab it and run.
Yeah. All right. Well, that did fuck all. I thought my criminal enterprise was going to get a little more interesting, but apparently not. Apparently that child is just an annoying little shit that stole something from some dude.
They're kids, Neil. It's just kids.
Sorry. Child. All right. I guess I'm coming back to you, and let's see what we're for. So where are you? You're the Druid entrance of the Druid Grove, or
Sort of just outside the concealed hatch, not far from the concealed hatch.
You're actually that side. I thought you meant you were leaving. Oh, I see where you are.
No, I've just been down checking out the idol that we're going to try and steal, and I have no idea how you steal it when there's people doing a ritual around it.
No, I don't either, although I've got a funny feeling it's going to end up in a casual massacre. Okay, so first things first, we should probably go to camp and rest, right? It's been a long day.
I'm just worried that, resting moves time on.
We can do a short rest. We can't do a short rest.
Do a short rest then.
Can't do a short rest.
Yeah.
We have to do a long rest. We can't do a short rest, Tom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to try and figure out? Yeah, we'll move the time on.
Well, yeah, but that's okay. So we're not going to lose. We're not going to kill everybody by just spending half a day here. It's fine.
No, but when they complete the ritual, they're gonna.
My feeling is that the game is going to
nasty.
allow us more than half a day to solve this. I don't think it's going to be completed anytime soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we're okay. Otherwise, that would be a very
You're wrong.
tough start.
We're gonna have to reload.
Oh, we've got.
Yeah,
Okay, wait.
go back there the next day. You're gonna have a chat with Astarion.
Yes,
You're gonna try and chat him up.
Yes.
It's quite a sight.
Hello, Dan.
No, listen.
The stars I am.
Save.
I could take or leave your chin.
Oh. All right. Hi, folks. Give me a little help. I'm trying to romance myself, which is just fucked up and weird. How do we do this?
They're weird. I'd say they are beautiful tonight.
Either, yeah, or maybe that he seems more relaxed, perhaps. I'm thinking, I'm going to go with one. Okay.
I've been thinking.
Oh, that's good. Okay,
We
he's
should
opening up.
tell what tomorrow may bring. When we find the druid,
Okay.
will he know how to bring the world under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
Oh, I don't want it to be.
Oh,
Not sure. Do I could be a little forward?
1 or 3.
Bowie's a bit like. Not
3
sure.
seems a bit needy.
Not sure.
1.
Not sure.
3 is needy.
But Bowie's a bit like. We can still travel together. Is a bit on the nose for her. I'm thinking more like coy, like what? Will you miss me? You know, sort of like that.
Name.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead. Go on, man.
I just doesn't know what to say.
Why not?
Okay.
You've been to the hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's fault. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
Her ears go bing. Okay. Maybe is it too early to ask for a little, you know,
Poor baby.
little? Is it too
Poor
early?
baby,
Kind of feels
let's
it's a bit
go.
too early. No, I think it's too early. It's too early.
It's such a coy devil.
It's too early. It's too early. I think maybe the survival thing seems a bit ready.
Yes.
I think 3.
Sooner than I thought.
I think 3. It seems a bit early. What's the minute for? You can stop. Are you feeling all right? Maybe feeling all right? Oh, were you staring at my neck?
I was.
My fangs are up here, darling.
I just need to get some air.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
Okay.
He's very into you, but I kind of think you blew it there.
I don't think I did blow it. I don't think I blew it. I want to try and see his like relationship. No, he's getting into me. No, it was pretty good. It was all right. How's Lazelle?
I'm going to go and talk to Will over here.
Okay, you're going to talk to Will. I'm going to listen to you talking to Will.
What's up for discussion? I have no time for small talk.
Okay, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
My brainworms are flirting with Will's brainworms.
You're totally going to sleep with Will.
What do you reckon, Neil?
This one, because you're so fucking selfless.
I knew you were going to go for it.
Because you're so selfless, aren't you? Such a paladin. Folks, give me a second. I just have to check on the little one, how she's doing. Carry on and good luck, Tom. Be right back.
Unscheduled surgery, I felt hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've shown no signs of turning.
Wow, Will is kind of full of himself, huh?
Not even a hot flash.
It is kind of weird how we're not being affected by these things. But interesting. They keep on making that very clear that this isn't. Okay.
Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpole...
I'm very keen on stressing how fit he is.
Conjecture.
All right, Will, we get it.
I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Okay. All right. Who else can I talk to? I'm going to talk to Lazelle, because I made enemies with her today.
How about you, Tom? How'd it go? Did you blow it? Tom?
Hello.
Did you blow it?
I were doing battle up there.
No, Will just seemed very full of himself and was just like, let's go to sleep now, guys. I'm really healthy, by the way, but I'm supposed to go to bed.
All right.
So now I'm talking with Lazelle,
Yeah, I see.
trying to make peace with her after being a dick to her earlier.
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crush. Clear.
So are Githyanki alien? Is that what we're learning? Because I don't know much about Githyanki. They're like, 'cause I've not
Githyanki-
played D&D in a long time.
Yeah, so I guess we're following the narrative right now. Githyanki are sort of like, kind of like aliens from other realms, sort of, but they're not like aliens, like bad aliens, like, ooh.
It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon, where I slit my cousin's throats at the Varsh's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for...
I don't think she likes you, Tom.
No, definitely, Reba. I mean, so far, like, I've seen you. Basically, Astarion is definitely digging Bowie.
Yeah.
I'm playing somebody like. I'm striking out all over camp.
I'm talking to Gail.
All right, okay, I'm gonna listen in on that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, only Withers wants to talk to me.
Let's see.
Doesn't like Withers is just like,
That's
hey.
hysterical.
I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and
Oh, yes. Barry just glazes. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's what you were talking about, were you? Uh-huh.
If the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry.
Poetry. Okay. All right. Okay. Good. What? Ooh.
Makes the subject. Enough about you, more about me.
Yeah, Barry doesn't know what to say, and she's just trying to, like, carry the
Come on,
conversation.
peer into his mind. Can't do a wisdom check.
I'm going to do it, because she's going to feel out her intuition, because she's like that. She's quite intuitive. I get a plus 3,
go over 15,
4
though.
to 7 bonus, so I need anything from like 11 onwards. I need
Yeah.
11 upwards. Oh, you fucker. Oh, you fucker.
Oh, so close.
Failed. Whoop. Sorry. Oh, I'm going to use an inspiration point. Fuck it. Come on. Yes.
Hey!
That's right.
Smashed it.
That's fucking right. Gale is my BR. Apparently he disapproves. Fuck, I blew it. I blew it, Tom. Gale disapproves. No, dear. It's just starting all the way in. Oh, sorry.
That was
Ah!
Uncle.
I may have violated our wizard.
Yeah. Apologize.
What you saw was merely mental disorientation brought about by your intrusion.
I think Gale likes me
Please
very
don't
much.
try that again unless I invite you to.
Alright, sorry. Okay, I'll just look. She's like, okay, bye. Just step
Right.
sidestep.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, bye. Sorry, bye.
Really didn't mean to. Where is Shadowheart?
Sorry.
I'm going to go and back to Shadowheart.
Well, hello, Withers. Hey, buddy.
Not this one,
All that one.
nor this one.
I like Withers.
And this one, no less worthy still.
Hello.
Righting the balance.
Oh.
Beyond mortal realms,
Mhm.
there doth exist an amalgamation of
What does amalgamation mean? Oh, I found Barry's voice.
ensnared by the
Ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute. What does that mean? That's how she
Oh,
talks.
is she northern now?
No, I'm going to make it northern. She talks like that. She's like Bubbles. She likes Bubbles.
I love it. I love it.
This is Bowie. Hello. Oh my god, I found her voice. I'm so happy. She's northern. Will
I think
these
that's
hirelings be
elephant
joining me willingly? Do you think I can trust
Oh,
these
you did it. You
cultists?
cracked it.
I cracked it. This is Bowie's voice. I've finally got it. Do you think I can trust these cultists?
Love it.
Suspicion
Amazing.
always
We've got Bowie's voice.
My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Okay. Will these cultists... She keeps asking the same question. Okay. I think I'm good. Goodbye. Ta-da. That's right. Ta-da.
Ta-da, Doc.
I'm going to talk to you all night.
You call everyone Doc. All right, see you, Doc.
The
See you,
eye does
Doc.
not react to your presence.
Okay. Knock, knock, knock. Hello,
I'm gonna
Mr.
have a quick
Knight.
chat with
Mr. Armour.
Shadow of Heart.
Why don't you chat to this dude? He's fucking taking up camp space. The Oathbreaker Knight. Kya! Oofa! I practice on a dummy.
The sooner we find the druid house in, the better.
Go for broke.
Can't
Just
wait
go
to
for
do
it.
this thing
Just go for it, Tom.
What, last night together?
Yeah, man. Go for it.
I feel that's a bit desperate.
Well, you egged me on. I'm egging
The
you on.
same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But
She's very
Suppose I
gorgeous,
can.
Shadowheart.
what would you do?
It's like all the underwear design in this game is amazing.
Yeah. Be honest. Be honest. Be honest.
And run away. Fuck off. I don't know if I like hypothetical questions.
Really? Get hypothetical. How clever is your person?
She's pretty clever.
She's pretty smart.
Really?
She's pretty
I'd just kill
pretty
you.
smart.
Anyway, get some rest. Try not to dream about tying me up.
Hello.
Yeah, little hot under my collar there.
As Barry just goes, nudge.
The
Yeah,
blade
Doc.
of Frontiers.
Hello, Doc.
Hope
You like
Will
Doc?
lives up to his name.
Something about bondage. Hello. What's the story with that little odd artifact you have? I found her voice. I am so happy. I'm not going to ask that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Ask
What,
her about it.
no, I don't think I'm interested. I don't think I saw it actually. My character didn't see it. What do you think of all that's happened to us so far?
You've been through quite a lot, but likely more to come.
I found a voice.
Care
I'm
to
so
narrow
happy.
it down a little?
Oh, okay. How am I? No. What were you? You must have thought about our little
Must have.
stowaways.
Thinking about it won't help.
Oh,
We know
okay.
what to do, so let's
Very
do it.
pretty.
Find a way to rid ourselves of these things.
Mhm.
Personally, I think finding this house in is our best bet. I'm
Okay.
not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
All right, Doc. What will you do if we actually manage to remove the
We go our
tadpoles?
separate ways, of course. What else?
Well,
The
okay.
ties that bind would be well and truly severed.
Where will you go?
You must know Baldur's Gate.
Just constantly asking inane questions.
I'm not telling you what I'm doing there, or the meeting, or anything else.
Okay. Change the subject. Turn to other matters.
Enough
Wait.
about you. Let's talk about me.
We should get
So
to know
that's
each other.
To say you'd like to pry a little.
Yes, please.
You do seem like the type, I must say.
Oh, thank you. I've changed my mind.
Oh, don't worry. I'm learning about you with each passing moment.
Do you like it? Am I ever nice? Okay.
It's in your
Ta-da.
head.
Ta-da! Ta-da! Oh, we've got these traveller's chests, haven't we? Which is fun. What have we got in here? Oh yeah, this is mine. Okay, cool. I like the idea of trying to play the lute. I'm going to try and play a lute. Do you want to listen to my luteness? How does this work?
Go on then. How do you play the lute?
I
How
don't
do you
know.
do
I
this?
actually don't know, but I'm willing to try. I've got
You
pants.
just equip it, and
I think so.
or do you just? I might just go to bed actually.
Tom's like, I'm just going to go to bed. Fuck it. I do want to get rid of some of these things. It's like there's add to wares. Okay, well that's interesting. I guess add to wares means that's for selling and stuff, right? What is the? Oh, it's this thing. I've got a Nautiloid tank. Jesus, no wonder it's fucking heavy. All right, I'm gonna put the Nautiloid tank away. Although we do have that.
I'm just going to
enormous
quickly
fucking
put the
bomb.
dog out while you think around. I'll be back in
Alright,
a second.
That ain't Chuck.
All right, Chuck.
That ain't Chuck. That ain't. It's a nice ring, this is. Don't know where I got it from.
Come on.
Astarion, you've been on the pinch. You've been on the rob. I'm very happy I found her voice. I like it a lot. It's very cool. Cool. Do you like the voice, folks? We've got Barry's voice.
I checked chat and they were well into it.
Yeah, we're into it. Cool. So if you're just interested about our characters, we didn't give much of an intro if you're the first time here. My character is a pansexual druid, half-elf, wood elf. Her pronouns are she, her. And she's very lovely, and now she's got a northern accent because it sounds really delightful. And it also sounds like she's a couple of sandwiches short of a picnic.
I feel like I should rename my character Gromit. So
You should rename it. Ooh, cheese!
more cheese, Gromit.
More cheese, Gromit. Cool. I tell you what are you going to be up to? I need to just go and check on the little one, make sure she's got back to sleep. Okay. She was feeling a bit poorly.
Well, I'm just. I mean, I've done everything I want to in here. So do you want to just pause the stream for a second?
Yeah, but just in case there's a cutscene that we really should be paying attention to, give me a second. So can we play a quick round of what's in your pocket while I go and just check on the Wii one? Is that cool?
Hang on, let me get chat set up because I'm looking at two different things at the moment.
Chat, you're going to have to check in with this game.
Chat,
if you're done with this game, this is awesome. Get ready. I'll be right back.
Get ready. We're about to do what's in my pocket. Get ready with your guesses. Oh, hang on, the chat is just loading in for me. It's pocket time. Prim, disgusting. We want pansexual pride always. Wallace and Gromit. Oh, I thought that was a guess about what's in my pocket. Wallace and Gromit. Hello, everybody. Dental floss. Raw shrimp, SD card. No. Receipt. No. Gin. Banana. Lint. Lint never counts as a guess. I discount the lint guess automatically. Train ticket. Good guess, but no. An exhausted blue jay. Didn't Neil kill the blue jay? I think that happened while I wasn't paying attention. Chmee. No. No cheese. A little tiefling teeth. Phone. Human teeth. What? Dog. My dog is that small. Chip butty. Oh, I wish. Safety pin. Coins. No one is getting it again. Oh my god. Chat, you made some great guesses here, but actually so many guesses I can't even keep track. I'm gonna just a little guy. I'm gonna tell you what it was, everybody. No one's getting it. It was a tricky one. Legos, close. I'm going to give you that as a clue. Close to Legos, but not Legos. Action figure, nearly. No. Kind of. D&D mini. Someone got it. Who got that? All the forks.
Hi,
all the forks got it. It was a D&D mini.
D&D mini. Very good.
D&D mini.
Very good.
I mean, it was actually a Warhammer mini, but I'm going to count it as a D&D mini.
Close enough, Tom.
It's close enough.
That's a great game of What's in Tom's Pocket. All right, folks. Well, listen, the little one is fast asleep and very happy, thank goodness. So she's feeling better, which is great. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, all good. So let's get to sleep ourselves. Why not? Let's go to bed. Do you fancy tucking in for a night? Do you want me to read you a bedtime story, Asra?
I thought that's what you were going to say there.
Do you fancy a hot cocoa?
Lovely.
Cocoa?
Don't mind if I do.
There you go. Do you want me to tuck you up,
Asra? This could be just our new thing in stream, which is sort of like lovely, gentle northern voices.
Lovely, gentle northern voices. And slightly naive about the world. Not entirely sure what's going on half the time. I'm gonna make her a nice little snack. Gonna make us a snack, Tom.
Lovely.
I reckon orange. Well, that doesn't. What happened? Yes,
did I booze out? Sorry, I didn't realise it was. Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay. I've actually stolen one of these things. I'm just going to use this camp supply. I was going to make a nice fish dinner, but fuck it. Quick to bed. Fuck it.
Sleep time. Astarion's. That's
like
weird.
Astarion's got
what's going on? Like
he's got om fingers going on. It's very cool.
Yeah.
You're right, Chuck. Do you sleep all right? You have a nice sleep.
Right. Can we actually do something to do with the actual quests now, Neil?
Right.
Please. Please.
All right. Okay, so we're back out.
How do we get out?
So what we're going to do is we're going to follow the clues that we've got. So far.
Oh, hang on. Firstly, I'm going to bring Shadowheart with me.
Oh, God. Tedious. So tedious. Just kill him already. Who you getting?
I'm gonna have to drop Lazel first. So.
Dropping Lazel. Okay. I guess if we get
Can't be
to,
bothered.
no, take Shadowheart. She's very good, and I think we've got enough fighters amongst us to be okay. Take Shadowheart. She's probably more useful right now.
Something the matter?
Something
Cast
matter?
aside some of your present company, then.
I thought I just did.
Oh, Tom.
I'm just bringing Lazel. Screw it.
Don't do that, Tom.
Let's get out.
Don't do that, Tom. Alright, fuck it. Like, Shadowheart's actually very good. She's actually very good in this game.
I know she is, but she's quite close to. She's kind of got a similar skill set to me.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this is a much bigger map than I thought it was. Okay. Huh.
Yeah, I feel like we've not really explored and gone. Like you've kind of been driving us forward. I would like to kind of just do some random exploring.
But we're leaving the Druid Grove to do that, no?
Yes.
Oh, wait a second. Wait, there is one place we haven't had a look at, which is this building here, which is surreptitiously very locked. Which is here. And I'm just going to hand over to our man in the field and see whether or not we can get by with a little bit of skullduggery. I have saved it. Okay, we're just going to really destroy the lock with our amazing ability. Kapow! 27 points. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, somebody seems really fucked here. Okay, I guess we will just enter in and see what's going on.
Stop!
Hello.
This place is off limits. Leave.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Just looking around.
You just walked into someone's house.
Yeah, I might be intimidating them. Fuck. Shit.
Right, what have you done this for?
Someone help!
Okay, that may have gone disastrously wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna
there's a tiefling running in.
just gonna do this. Sorry.
Oh, Neil, can we please get on with a bit of the game or go
This
and
is the
explore
game.
something
This
instead of
is
you just trying to steal shit from people?
I'm not stealing the shit. I'm talking to somebody. This is the game. The game is roleplay, is exploration, is finding out what the fuck all these people have to do and saying all these hidden things that are going on. Trial and error. This is roleplay, sir. It's not. Nobody lives here. It's a warehouse at best.
That's even worse. You broke it into a warehouse.
Yeah,
That basically just fixed you.
Yeah, but Tom, don't you just want
You
to
might
see?
be a tiefling, but you are a
Don't you
thiefling.
just? I'm a thiefling, but don't you just want to see what's in here, Tom?
No, not particularly. I want to deal with the issue, the big issues.
The issue's not going to go away. We've still got a tab on the head. We've still got shit to
The
find. House
game
not
is
going anywhere.
time sensitive.
It's not.
Quest
Yes, but not
for
everything is time sensitive, dude. It's all right. It's gonna be okay.
You need to find a way forward. Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
Oh, that went well again, I hear.
Hello, Chuck. Don't worry, I'm here to help. I've been placed in charge of the area. That sounds like a good idea, Astarion. It's a terrible idea. Oh, natural 20. Apparently it was brilliant.
But Zevlor said I... Damn it!
Goodbye.
Figured it was a pity post anyway.
Okay. What happened to
Do what
you?
you gotta do. Sorry if I don't show you around.
Need a hand up. Fuck it.
Yes, thanks. I know. I should have never taken that bloody potion.
What potion? Oh, okay. Well, I'm a druid.
What? No, the potion worked. I'm strong as a bugbear and fearless.
Hmm.
The old lady warned me that this might happen. That it was a side effect.
Sounds like you got duped.
No, she's been nothing but kind to
Okay.
me. Why would she... Sorry, I need a moment. I'm not feeling the best.
Tom,
But I'm sure it
Yeah.
is.
are you listening to this?
Not really.
Well, okay, there's something very strange is going on here. Which is
Right.
weird. I think the oh, that's cool. Okay.
What's going on?
Well, we found actually quite a lot of cool. We've managed to convince this woman that I'm now the new guard of this warehouse, and, and that we're taking it over. That Zevlor put me in charge of this place. She's bought it, so you're pretty much free to loot whatever you want, sir. If you want to just help yourself, because we're now in charge of this place. So just have a little mooch about. But basically, the old woman that we spoke to earlier, there's something not right with her. Like she
the one that gave you the one that gave you the nice potion.
Yes. There's something maybe not right with her. I'm gonna look around here.
What did they say exactly about her? Like
she kind of the basic.
Us?
She's sort of like she's basically. I'm gonna throw this thing over here. She's basically given this woman a potion that gives her abilities and takes away the ability for her to walk, which is a little weird.
Oh,
yeah, it's a little strange. What's that? Ooh,
yeah, so.
What's this? Druid ledger. Okay, go and chat to her. Just don't fuck up my good work. Rags, an old floppy hat. Oh, I want to give that.
You just said I'm bored, basically.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, well done. You found Rags a hat. Amazing.
Do you want it? It's a really nice hat.
No.
It's a bit raggedy.
No.
But you might like it, Tom. This is important. We're doing important work.
Very important. I mean, I am curious about this poor paralyzed lady.
I didn't paralyze her. I just found her like that. Dude, that was not my fault. Ooh, that's useful.
So you promise that you... I mean, I think she'd be a bit...
Dude,
angry,
I did not.
She'd
be her. Last time I tried something, it went backfire. We got attacked. So I'm pretty sure that I didn't do anything to her. Otherwise, we would be attacked. Do you want some destitute clothes?
No.
You sure?
Stop dumping them in my inventory as well. If you put them in my inventory...
Okay. Have you found them? I mean, you different to what's that in your inventory. Hey, yeah, Chuck. I thought I might see you. Do you want some rope? Have a nice
look. Got rope.
Look, there's a really nice
hat. I
hat.
don't need no more bloody rope.
It's a really nice hat.
I've got rope coming out my ears.
You can have that hat. You can. It's really nice.
So, Neil, seriously, it's really irritating when you dump stuff in my inventory.
Do you want a magic ring? It's magic. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear this ring. Astarion feels more powerful.
Can we please go and fight some fucking monsters or do something now? This is so boring.
God, that'd be so boring. It's not boring, Tom. It's roleplay. It's Dungeons and Dragons. Come on. All right. You don't want to rob something. You don't want to massacre a Druid's Grove. What do you want to do?
I do want to try and steal that. Thing to stop the ritual. That I do want to do.
Okay.
But
let's go. Do you have anything like invisibility or something useful that we can use? There's a whole. Okay. All right, let's go.
The issue we've got is that it's surrounded by people constantly doing the bloody ritual. We need to kind of distract them or something.
So
if you let off some fireworks.
So therefore, we need to work out some kind of distraction.
Oh, Ben is not happy with me today.
No, fuck the bear, dude. All right, so do you have Mage Hand?
I mean, you literally can fuck the bear, Neil. So I do have Mage Hand, yes.
Magically change all aspects of your appearance. Ooh, I wonder if... Would that stop me from being... No, people know it's me. Okay. Well, that's cool. I can change my appearance. I like that.
Hang on, have I accidentally not... I switched off Mage Hand or something. Why couldn't I do it now?
Speak with dead. Speak with animals. Have a look at your spells for a second, man.
I might have swapped out that skill for another one.
What did you fuck up?
I thought I had Mage Hand, but oh no, there it is.
If you go to your you can swap it in quite easily. Okay, blinds and skews. Okay, we could put down a fog cloud, maybe. I've got a fog cloud. That. Fog cloud. I don't know if that'll work or not. Got charm person. No,
I think we should try some options, Nick. Let's try some options. I'd be into this.
All right. Okay. So I've got gust of wind. Flaming Spear's pretty cool. Oh, I've got loads of cool music spells. That's kind of cool. Okay, nice. Cool. All right. So I've got a thing called Gust of Wind.
Yeah. How big an area does that cover? Because the air radius of this thing is quite massive, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering. Okay, all right. I don't know what's gonna. I honestly don't know what's gonna happen if I cast. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna save beforehand because otherwise that would just be a bad idea. So I'm gonna call this a new save. It's gonna be, the save of bad ideas. Okay, so that's
Love it.
chapter 1. Okay, we're gonna go into turn-based mode because we're gonna try and do something delicate. Okay.
Right.
So what that means is we're now into turn-based, we're doing initiative. My character's moving right now. We could either, that's really interesting. That's very, very, very interesting.
What is?
I can potentially use a gust of wind to blow it away. I don't know if that's going to land me in
I think
trouble.
will be that have the same effect as. I think that will have the same effect as.
Do you think?
When you shot it. Do you remember when you shot it? And
Yeah, but
everyone
it's just
disappeared?
it's a gust of wind. Yeah, that's just a gust of wind, chuff. Just a chuff. Just a wind chuff.
I just farted.
Just
and
a wind
the idol
chuff.
flew away.
All right. Okay. So what if I? Okay. So what if I? Okay. I'm gonna cast this thing. Crap. Did that work? I don't know if
I
that
don't know
works.
what
or
I'm
not.
just done, actually.
I
I
don't know
was
if
trying
that
to mage
works.
hand it.
Okay, so I don't know if this works or not. No. All right, just try this again. We're just trying to deal with the mechanics of the game, which we're not used to. So
Yeah.
my idea is to create a fog cloud to obscure us, then have Astarion sneak in the fog cloud and just swipe it, and then just run like the
I like
clappers.
it. I like it. What
Hmm.
am I doing in this? Nothing?
Well, what do you have that can be some kind of buff thing?
Probably nothing. I've got mage hand.
Go through your spells.
and,
I've got a
ice-
delivery I just need to pick up. Go through your spells and have a check it out. All right, I'm going to have a think too, but I'm not going to do anything just yet. Be right back.
Just gonna try and mage hand this thing. How do you mage hand? Alright, mage hand. Okay, that's the mage hand. How do you control this thing?
What'd you do? What happened, Tom? I'm not in a sense. What did you do? Tom?
Just press mage hand and oh hang on. Ah, I see, here's the thing. Alright, I've got some I literally summoned a mage hand.
Okay. So can the mage hand grab it without being alerting to people? I'm going to throw this down. I'm going to throw this down. Okay, we're now blinded. But are we also concealed? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. No, we're not. Wait. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Okay, cool. Get the fuck out. Run, Tom. Just run anywhere else.
Okay, good.
Just
good,
act
good,
casual. Act casual.
Good. Where are we going? Where are we
We're
going?
just,
On the-
I don't know, we're just,
The idol! It's gone!
I think it worked.
It wasn't us.
The time has come.
Fuck.
Remove the outsiders!
We've started the
Oh.
massacre.
They're so ready to massacre everyone.
God damn it, dude. Oh, man. All right,
I
reloading.
really don't appreciate how ready these
All right,
heroes
reloading.
are to kill everyone.
So we worked it out, but it triggers automatically a fucking massacre, which seems a little harsh. Okay, I've got an idea. Okay, we'll do it later. We'll just do it later when everything's ready. Do you know what I mean?
How about we go and have a knockabout in the world and see if we can find some monsters to fight?
Let's go and find House and all that goblin camp thing.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Don't forget, in the goblin camp, we can just walk into there to start with because we've got the worms in us.
We do, yeah. We don't have to necessarily massacre everything necessarily. I think that's a good idea. We should
We can
explore
just
it.
walk in and scope
Okay.
it, and then
okay. I think that's a good idea. Okay, so we know how to
Okay.
do it though. The good thing is that works. That totally fucking works. Totally works. What was that? Oh, okay. An antidote. Okay, all right. Oh, cool. I've got
Okay,
some.
where are we
Alright,
going?
that's cool.
We're going to leave it.
Yeah, I'm just swapping something to Astarion. Hang on a sec. Basic poisons, some toxins, antidote. We want to leave with. Oh, that's really powerful. What's this? Ooh, nice. Okay, that's fine. Okay, where are you going? You're off already, aren't you? Okay.
Just trying to
Yep.
do something.
Okay. Do. What's this? Who's that? Rachel. Hello, Rachel.
Lives are at stake, and the powers only.
They don't care. Okay, we've had this. Oh, that's fine. Okay, cool. So we're heading out of here. What's that? No, okay. I feel like we've missed somewhere, but alright, that's fine. We can always come back. We're not going to kill everybody just yet.
Oh, we are coming back.
Hmm.
We are really coming back.
Are you trying
Need anything? Of course.
Yes. Okay.
But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Shut up, Aaron.
Just want to see if he's got any boots.
Steal his boots. I might try and steal his stuff right now. He's doing it. No, I can't do that. Fuck.
Oh.
Alright.
No, he's just got all that junk we sold him earlier.
Let's see what this does.
Let's see what this does. Hello,
This
Chuck.
grove is kept by Sylvanus' faithful.
Hello, Amelia Taylor. How are you? You ain't Chuck. You ain't Chuck. Tell me when you're ready to run the roll.
I'm ready. Let's
you
go.
are? Alright, let's go. I was going to try and intimidate Zorro accidentally. You ain't Chuck.
These two years ago,
Let's go up here. We're going to be up here for.
and then there's myself. Harm zone.
Oh,
The survivors. The soldiers.
oh, can we please get rid of her?
No.
Get Shadow
Laser.
Heart back. Yeah. You just go to camp. You don't have to camp. You just go to camp. Just real briefly. Well, we shouldn't stay here too long. I did rob this place quite badly. Oh, okay. You go to camp. You go to camp. I've got an interesting idea. Very interesting idea. Hello. 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 Okay. Just have to do this just in case this goes spectacularly wrong. Hello.
Actually turns soul and shifts beneath your feet as you approach the grave. Still breathing, despite everything. Freshly turned soul and shifts beneath your feet as you approach the grave.
Alright, so let's see what he's got on him.
Numbers are rising.
Fuck.
It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Alright, let's go.
Being arrested for theft.
Oh crap.
You have a defense.
Sorry, shit. Fuck.
Neil, you've got to stop doing that because I can't even do things like swap the characters because it's just going to reset everything I was just doing.
I was grave jobbing. It was grave robbing. It didn't go well. Sorry, Tom. It's a shame that we can't. Yeah, I guess you can't. There's no way of doing that, is there? I'll just have to live with the consequences next time.
Yeah.
But I just want to know if you can do the shit like this. This is my curiosity is getting too peaked. Okay, I'm going to do something much more Bowie now.
Cannon. He gave his life defending others. Return soul shifts beneath your feet as you approach the grave.
She's going to have a moment.
You close your eyes, finding a moment of peace.
There's Bowie. Astarion with their hand. He's a naughty.
You believe you can survive without me?
Chuck.
As you say,
Yes, Chuck.
do not keep me waiting.
Is that how you say Chuck in Kapange? Chuck. Come on. How you doing, buddy?
Very well.
What's wrong with
Just
you?
doing the whole tedious thing again of swapping characters.
Why is it tedious, Tom?
You're going to talk to them and tell them, and then in like Lazelle gives you a whole lecture.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, she does that. A bit of rope of things. I wonder if you can use a rope. You definitely can use rope on things. Who's this? Let me check this person. Tell me when you're back in, sir. How did Shadowheart get loads of experience?
I said I was just got a level up as
Okay.
well. I'm going to do that.
There'll be more coming. Goblins hunt in packs.
Let's get a few goblins. That's quite pathetic.
A few goblins. Felt like a lot more to me.
Oh, Astarion
Oh,
approves.
lots of cool new stuff.
And I'm not ashamed of that.
I'm going to blow the horn. I want to blow the horn.
Oh, you should definitely blow the horn.
That was great. We feel rallied. I rallied everybody. They feel great. 8 temporary hit points. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
That was
very
pretty
good.
Okay, cool. So we're back. Let's get out of here. Do-do-do-do. Looking for tadpoles in all the wrong places. I like my new voice of Barry. Open the gates! That's cool. Alright, so I guess we're going to head this way. As we came from that
Some
direction.
places we've not looked at yet, isn't there?
Yeah. Okay. So we're heading into the fog. Oh, do you want to go back to the other side? The Emerald Grove environs, whatever that is. But there's a big bit of black
Yeah,
fog
mate.
there.
Like, is there like, I'd like kind of just go for a little wander and just see if we can find some trouble.
Okay. Well, let's go the opposite direction then. Let's go over here. Get into shenanigans, you mean? Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
fuck
just see if we can come across some fair and
it. Okay.
nasties.
There is, I'm over here, so I'll wait for you on this corner here.
Hang on, how did you get over there? Is that back in through the camp?
No,
Looks
dude.
like it is.
No, it's really not. Can you see on your map, your mini map in the top right corner? You'll see my picture, my portraits.
I can see where you are, but not how you get there.
You go through the main door, where the big door is that we came through right at the beginning. This thing. This thing here.
Yeah, come over a hill.
All right, just jump off the hill. It's fine. You'll be fine. Should be fine. Well, we found another signal jumping point. That's good. Because we've activated that. That's cool. I should really try making some potions, man. Got loads of stuff to make potions. That probably looks like a bad idea, doesn't it? Yeah.
Have you killed someone up here?
Huh?
Oh, it was a bugbear assassin. No, that was fine. That was the. I remember this.
That was self-defense, I believe.
Yeah, it was a bugbear.
It was a self-defense moment. It was not our fault. I wonder if we can try and make some. How do you craft alchemy? Okay, cool. Cool. Salts, magort. Okay. All right. Ashes. What's this? Balsam. Okay. All right. Not sure what this does, but okay. Can make an elixir. Okay, we haven't got anything. Okay, so we can't do shit. Alright. That's fine. Okay. Where are you going?
Still looking for you.
You've gone
Still
back.
trying to figure out
You've
where
actually
you went
gone
to.
back to where we were. Don't know why you're doing it. Dude, where are you going? No, you're going opposite direction. Opposite direction. Down.
This is what happens when you run off.
Oh shit! Check this out. Press M. Press M, and then zoom into the map on the mouse. It goes into a D&D. This is what D&D used to look like.
Oh yeah, like
With
the
tiles.
old grids.
It's fucking cool.
It's that useful if I could just move me on the map. Can you just move me on the map?
No, that's old person talk. Don't do that. Okay, I'm going to come and physically get you and take your hand and walk you, dearie. Come on, dearie. Come on, dearie. Come for a walk into the pit of hell. Come on, dearie. You're like Asma.
Well, I'm going to go over here. Maybe you should come over here.
We just were there. We were just there. We were just there.
I'm chasing a butterfly, Neil.
And you told
chasing
me,
a butterfly.
and you told me you were pissed off with doing shit that was distracting us from the main quest. Fine, okay. You chase the butterfly. I will come and grab you. Here you are again. Let's go down the ladder again. Where are you? You're running off. Fuck you. What are you doing?
Trying
Fine.
to find my way to you.
I just walked past me, but that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'll come down the ladder. Stay fucking there.
All right.
Here we go. All right, excellent. So
Okay.
far, riveting
All right.
stuff.
You lead the way, and I'll follow. Now that I can see you, are you not just going back into the camp? What is going on?
We're
This
going
is
out
madness.
of the Druid Grove. You're standing
that's
in the
out, I
Druid
see.
Grove. This is at.
All right. It looks like out, but it's in.
It's
All
at.
right.
We're not going.
Oh, there's
We're not
blood
going out. We're
everywhere,
going
yeah.
out, and I left the bodies and such as goes.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. I don't care for fish.
That's a different. Rare as can be.
Dripping.
Unless we find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
I like the banter. It's fun.
Hang on. I got to turn the volume up. Hang on. I'm losing you.
All right. What's this?
These tracks.
Ooh, we found goblin tracks.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh, we found a stone door. What's this? That's pretty badass. Okay, I'm going to go in the stone door. Do you want to come in the stone door? I know what this is. I saved the games just in case we kill ourselves immediately. There's some kind of stone door and it leads underground. If you want to venture, here it is, staring you in the face, slapping you, waiting to you, begging you to come
It looks like
open
it's
the
just going
door.
to go back into the camp.
Maybe.
Go on then.
Not.
Oh no, it's not. Ooh, what's
Oh, no,
what's
it's
this?
not.
Ooh, what's going on here, folks?
You must be eager to get back then.
Okay, let's be a little cautious. Why not? We don't know what's down here after all. Tom, glowing eyes are a really good sign.
Not even
Maybe.
statue.
Okay, Tom.
Oh, it just blasted me.
Yeah. You might want to step away from there, sir. I'm gonna see if I can shoot it. Okay. Can we shoot it? Okay.
No, I'm still burning.
You are, which was a bad idea, sir. I'm gonna try and use this crossbow on it. Nope. Do you have a cantrip, like something that you can fire repeatedly that will just do loads of damage to it? Does she? She has a cantrip. Okay.
Hang on, let me. What? Let's see. Wow, Shadowheart took a lot of damage there.
Yes, she did. We want a cantrip that you can reuse again and again and again. She's got Sacred
Like Guiding
Flame.
Bolt is
Is
a
that-
level 1 spell.
No, not level 1, because that'll be take up your spell slots. What about yours? You've got ranged attack.
I've not got any.
You want to? So cantrips you can use. You do. You've got a thing called Ensnaring Strike. Oh no, that's ensnaring. Doesn't.
That'll be a
doesn't work.
strike.
Yeah. What have I got? Heat metal. Flaming sphere. That's level 2. We want cantrips. Bugger. We might have to get Gale.
Is this not just like a back way into like rob the clerics? I mean, it could be good.
No, there's something down there that I've seen people or something. What's that? Rune of the Eagle. That's what we need. We need that thing to get into the other thing. This is actually totally worthwhile. But we need to hit it with something powerful. Let
me try a guiding bolt.
Try
It's
a guiding bolt.
important. I mean,
Yeah. But
it's got 65.
Is guiding bolt a cantrip?
No, it's level 1. I mean, it's got 65 hit points, dude.
I've got an idea. Don't use it. Don't use that. I've got an idea. Just stay here for a second. I'm going to swap Astarion out temporarily and then swap him back again. I just want to very quickly get Gale, because Gale will be very useful. Where the fuck is Astarion going? Oh my god. Where are you? Okay, hello buddy. Take a little load off. Just have a tea. I'm literally just going to swap him out, because Gale's got cantrips which are... Hello.
What can I do for you?
Hi. Just want you to stay here for a bit.
Darling,
Whoops.
I thought we had something special.
We do, I just need to blow something up.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here. Well, you do, Barbara.
Thanks, Jock.
It sounds awful.
It is, really. But, you know. Okay, so I'm going to take Gale. Are you dead? I think I've left
I'm just standing around in this cave.
Okay. So,
How can I help?
join me. Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. Yes, that's great. Fantastic. Thank you. Okay, so now... Gale, I believe, has a cantrip. Okay, recovery charge. Cantrip. Yeah, he's got fucking Firebolt. Cool. I think we can destroy this thing without actually getting blown up. He'll just keep doing this. I'm just gonna... Oh, fuck you.
It's immune to fire.
Well, what about this thing then? This is a cantrip. God damn it.
No. I kind of feel like they put this as a very intentional.
Wait, there's an oil
guardian.
barrel. There's an oil barrel.
Yeah, maybe blowing it up is the thing.
Blowing up might be the best. In which case, I'm going to cast Grease. I'm going to put this into turn-based mode, and then I'm going to fire a fireball at it. Did fuck all. God damn this thing.
I mean, it's saying as well, it said it's immune to fire.
Did we sneak past it?
So we try and talk to it. Maybe.
I don't think you can talk to it, Tom. Pretty sure you
It's a
can't
riddle.
talk to it. Don't
And
think
maybe if
that's
we
gonna
answer a
work.
riddle, it'll let us pass.
I don't think there's a riddle. I think it just wants to burn your brains out.
Yeah, it kind of feels like it's very intentionally set there to nuke anyone who tries to run past.
I'm willing to try that. I'm willing to see if I can take a bear past it.
To do a run past.
Just do a run past, yeah. Just do a quick old run past.
Need something?
I do. I need you.
Dash it.
I thought you'd never asked. All right, I'm back. So we're back now. Okay. That looked like it really hurt. Whoops, it's still
I
going.
actually run past it.
Okay, you run past it. Let's go. Ow, 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 ow.
It's this tracker one.
What's this?
Did some bleeding arse show up? Just kill him!
Oh, fuck. You've entered combat. Good luck. Okay, so...
It doesn't matter. Did we just somehow walk into a goblin post or
You
something?
did. You look like you just rocked into a goblin post, yes. Yes, I believe you did. Nice. Astarion
Nice.
with the win on that one.
Time for a new
Cool. And now Astarion's hiding, so he gets advantage on shit. So I want to blow that up, but you're standing right next to it. I'm not going to do that. Right. Okay, cool. So we're in combat. Fucking go. Yeah, that's my go. We've got 4 goblins. Okay. Interesting.
What path lies before me?
Fuck. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, fun. Let's try this. Oh, my gust of wind. Okay,
Nice.
that was pretty good. All right, I'm gonna hop down and see if I can cause some mayhem.
Now, are you sure that's... How high is that?
I'm gonna turn into a fucking bear is what I'm gonna do. Land on them. Okay. Your turn, dude.
Yes.
Mortal Kombat! So what's going on? What are we playing?
So,
We've got Shadow Hearts up first.
Heart's gonna try and
What you thinking, Chuck? Oh, that's mud.
Circuit Flame. Now, Guardian Bolt.
Guiding Bolt's okay. You might want to. That's water battle. What you want to find is a big fucking explosive barrel.
Well,
Barrel
what are we
man.
standing in there, by the way?
If you put your hand over
What do they,
the.
is there grease or something
there's
that they're
blood.
standing in?
They are standing in mud.
No, it looks like there's some kind of slime or something on the floor.
Yeah, if you put the thing over, it's mud. It's very clearly mud. It says mud.
Oh, it's not doing that for me, but that's because I've
Because
got
you've
my
got a
spells
big
selected.
fucking enormous lightning bolt coming down, or a guiding bolt. So, hit him. Nice, 30 points of
Cool
damage.
hit.
Big fucking hit, dude. Big fucking.
That was
hit.
only level 1 as well, so she can do that to level 2.
Wow, that was awesome. Okay, you are up next. Cool.
She Leroy Jenkins to it.
Leroy Jenkins. Is that what you're going to do? Hi, chat. We haven't forgotten
Still
about you.
trying to jump
We're just
down.
playing Dungeons and fucking Dragons.
I just got a notice that Pete is playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Our friend Pete, yeah.
Our friend Pete. This
Our
just
friend
pops
Pete.
up on Steam.
What you can
Where
do?
is the jump?
Z. Press the Z
I think
button.
it's
Z
going to let
button.
me jump.
You can
Make
try
it
and
down
jump
again.
on them. All right, Chuck. You like Duck?
I'm coming down to see you.
Hello. Should we jump on them? I might turn into a bear.
I'm going to do a range.
Quite fancy to
Well,
get my
why not?
furs on. Get my furs on. Turn into a bear.
All right.
All right. I'm going to see if this works. I'm going to take
Okay.
some damage, I guess, but I can see if it works even if I just jump down a little bit. I guess it would, right? Hey up, Chuck isn't look that good, does he? Ooh, what's this? Peaking under pressure. Peaking under pressure, darling. Ooh, cool. All right, I like those odds. Fucking go! Fuck! Try again. Absolutely, because that was awful. Yes. Okay. 25. A much more respectable 25. Sweet spot. Ah, thank fuck for that. These clothes are new.
Oh. Is that Astarion dead? You got to kill Astarion.
What the fuck was that? He's not dead, but he's really pain. He's really hurting. He's quite in some pain. Holy,
I can go and heal him with Shadowheart next turn.
please do that. Holy shit, dude. I just blew the shit out of a lot of stuff, and I have no idea how to do it. I'm going to try something. I've never tried this. What's this? Throw. I want to try something I heard about. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm going to try healing him by throwing a bottle of healing potion at him. Fucking works. It totally fucking works. It totally. It does. I just threw a healing potion at him and it healed him. He's back up.
I love it if it just went bonk and like killed him.
Amazing.
He just like
It just
that
kills
was his
him, yeah.
last hit point.
Oh
Oh
dear.
bloody hell!
Not wish you just shook it off.
He is ensnared. What is ensnared?
It means you can't move very
Obviously,
well.
it means she.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm,
she can still move some.
mm.
I guess. Well, break out.
Why is that guardian statue coming into this? Doesn't sound good.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Can't stay idle. So this fight has taught us that throwing healing potions at people will heal them, which is pretty awesome. Equally,
I mean, I knew that as well.
nice shot. Very good. Very cool. All right. Man, there was a lot of barrels I could have. I didn't realize we were down there.
Grace Harry doesn't seem to be able to jump anymore. Is that because she's overburdened or something?
No, it may have been her actions have been taken. Shadowheart's moved everything. It's now Azra's turn, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about Asbra. Asbra used to be able to jump, and that option is not there for her anymore.
Which sounds like she's taken her bonus action then.
No, she's not done anything yet.
Well, are you sure?
She's trying her turn.
Have you pressed the move turn on button from Shadowheart?
Yes.
Because Shadowheart's got a little like timer symbol over her head, which for me sounds like you haven't pressed it.
Oh. Are you sure? Because it. Hang on. All right, let me try this. No, yeah, her turn is ended.
Then, okay.
And still, there's just something we're just like missing in terms of why she can't jump. I could understand there being reasons she can't jump anymore. I'm just going to shoot them again.
Nice. Okay.
Consider it.
Cool. Well, that's cool. Worth it, sort of, but I really wish I could have taken those barrels and not blown them up and just got hit with every single barrel. Okay, there's a couple of there's some things here. Oh, can we take that water bottle? No, it's going to be heavy. There are some crates here if you want.
Let's have a look.
Where me?
Go down, check out the gobos.
Can your characters use bows, by the way?
I've got it. Yeah, they can, but they've already got like
Oh, that's very useful.
So-
We've got a lot of thieves equipment up here for Astarion, which is very useful. That's really good. Cool. Okay. Ring of the Eagle. I don't think I can take it. Oh, I guess not. Okay, well, I figured out that if you shoot the ruins, so you press the ruin buttons, they turn these ridiculous, annoying things off. Oh, that's interesting. So if you
That's
press,
what we were supposed to do.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I
was
just
supposed to-
found someone who was in there. I found a guy who seems to be dying, a human, so...
Okay, do you want to heal him?
Yes.
Did you pick his pockets first? Oh, he's
No, I
healing
didn't.
himself. You didn't heal his pockets.
Oh, thank you,
Right.
thank you. Thought I was going to die down here.
I will take credit for you healing him.
So we are back in the grove. Don't thank me yet. I'm here to finish what they started.
Yeah.
It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell
What was he
you
doing there, Tom?
I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels.
No shit.
And thank
No
you.
fucking shit. I just set off a whole bunch. You should have robbed him, dude. Classic mistake. Robbed him when he's unconscious and then
That's not how I don't.
Classic
That's not how I
mistake.
work.
Classic
It's
mistake.
just not how I work,
Classic
Neil.
mistake, dude.
No.
Classic.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Okay, this one's turned off now, which is cool. Interestingly, there's stuff here.
The one
Okay.
up there is glowing still.
Okay, I've got
I thought that we were going to try and blow up these clear sensors, these really powerful
I thought, well,
sensors.
I don't know. I thought it could be a good idea. I've got an idea.
Terrible.
All right, I'm gonna go and hop around for a bit because there's one over here. I think I can turn off quick sticks. And if I turn it off, turn it off. No, don't turn it back on again. Fucking hell! Oh my god, you're so stupid. She's such a dummy. All right.
Close at hand.
Oh, okay. Oh, oh.
Oh, ow, I just noticed
Okay.
everyone's not in a good place.
All right, that's cool. We found a body down here. Howie's pretty fucked, actually. Okay.
Careful, I lied.
Indeed. Alrighty, so let's leave him up here just in case. Huh. Alright.
Can you just kill that little guy that I healed?
I wanted to, but no. He was too wily. He ran too fast. No, I managed to turn the other thing off, these other things here, and I found something that I don't know what I've got. I'll just basically just do the thing. Hang on. Yeah. I turned off those other traps so we can walk freely. But on top of which, I also. Oh, that's interesting.
Darn it. My character is now, their legs are glowing orange. Am I overburdened? She dumped a load of shit on me.
Yes. No, I didn't do that. That's not me. I didn't do that at all. Okay. That's cool to know. This is to Wares. That's this. Oh, cool. I've got something for you that you're going to really like. I picked it up
Oh,
just
well,
now.
that's nice. What is it?
Well, I got Astarion a whole bunch of thieves tools that I found, but I found a triple jumping potion of glorious vaulting.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, which
At the
means
moment,
This is
Can't jump.
this is a potion that will allow you to jump triple your distance. It's only a one-use thing though.
I think I am.
Also, if you've been putting things to wares, if you get like bits and pieces that you want to sell, you can just go add to wares, and it will automatically sort them, I believe. Use tools.
I think it might be because my new armor is super heavy.
What have you got? Oh, that's nice. Where did you find that?
Well, the armor, I've
Yeah.
had it for ages.
Oh, that's really cool.
I-
Oh, yes, of
I had
course,
it for
you bought it, didn't you? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I bought it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So, all right, we've got some.
Portion of glorious leaping, bolting.
Yeah, that's for you,
Um,
sir. States. What's this? Okay. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. I need to really sort my inventory out. It's all over the place. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay. Okay. Well,
Okay.
we should
I'm
do a
still
short
apparently
rest,
on
right?
Oh, yeah, we should do actually because
All right. Let's do
we're
a
all
quick short
damaged.
rest. Yeah. Let's do a short rest. There we go. Better than nothing. Get some spell slots back as well. I guess there's nothing up here. This
Not
feels.
glowing orange as well. What are these glowing? Why are our feet glowing orange?
I don't know. I think it's because we're in a status like mud. You're walking through something that gives you a status thing,
Oh, I
which is
see.
like mud.
Yeah, you're
What's
right.
this?
That's exactly what it is.
Well, the den is not as bad.
I'm going to take it back into the grass.
Yep.
It is. It's like it's
Literally going to take us back into the grove. I found a rotting fish. And I got a bucket, which I'm nicking. Taking that bucket. I'm going to put that bucket on somebody's head. Oh, look, we can jump up here, which could be interesting. Yoink. Shabadoo. Oh, this is where Zaza. Oh, okay. That's where the goblin I saw being essentially done in. Oops, sorry. Being done in. Okay. Well, boring as fuck. Should we just go back this way? Because there's nothing here for us. It's just back into the grove. All right. I tell you what, this
Yeah.
seems like a nice place to leave it. Just us staring into oblivion. Oh, there's some we can jump over. We should try this. That looks dangerous as fuck. All right, we're gonna do that next time. All right. So, have you gone? Okay, I want to try that though.
I went back in this place, but I will turn
Oh, there's a
back
pouch and
around.
everything. Okay, I'm gonna try something really stupid. All right, I'm gonna try it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah. Running through. I don't know what that means.
I should stay clear.
I think found some mushrooms that basically will explode. That's kind of bullshit, but okay. Loose rock. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh, is that how you could do it? Alright, fair enough. There's some mushrooms here which look like they could easily explode. Ooh, what do they do?
I'm just googling why my character can't jump anymore. Why
There must
can't
be a
my-
reason. It might be encumbrance. It can't be encumbrance.
No, it can't be because I've just dumped a whole load of stuff and it's still.
Yeah. This thing doesn't seem to kill, which is cool. Alright. Kia! Thump. Kia!
Oh, my icon has disappeared. Okay, there seems to be a thing that this
No one stopped me yet.
Should we pause it
happens.
here?
You've
then?
got to basically drag it back from the spell book. Yes.
Let's pause it here. All right, folks. Well, listen, this has been fun. Sorry about the slight interruptions and earlier things. Obviously, just want to make sure that my little one was cool and was happy, even though she's a tiny bit poorly today.